Now most people ruin a burger before it even hits the pan. Egg, breadcrumbs, onion powder. Oh, today we're making a real burger. Proper crust and just salt, pepper and beef. Hi everyone, welcome to Backyard Chef. Today burgers. Okay, in here I've got some meat. I'm going to just pull this apart. We're going to shape it into a patty so you can see. We have about 20% fat to beef. Do this one. So you can see we've got a lot of fat in there and it's our beef. That's all it is, beef mince. Most folks can't even put a burger together. Come on. So we've got this going on. 20% fat thereabouts, but don't hold to it. We're not bothered. Let's make it. Come on. Now we're going to do it pan fried because everybody has a pan. You know, you don't all have a big griddle pan like I've got outside. We use a pan in the house. Now you can use anything. I've got a flat pan. I've got a pan with sides. This will stop all the splattering of any juices. This, I might just use this just so you can see the burger cooking. There you go. Now here's the thing with this, you know. Everybody cooks in half an inch of oil. Not needed. You can grease the top if you want a little bit, but we don't go much. So if we're going to go a little bit, and I mean a little bit, okay, on there. No more than that, because that's probably way too much already. What we're trying to do is give a good sear on the beef burger. We don't care about frying it. Okay, so that's probably too much, but there you go. Okay, now when it comes down to burger, you know, you can mess around to your heart's content. We just need salt and pepper. We need a seasoning. Now let me put that on there. Here you go, look. There's some salt. There's some pepper. That's all we need. That is all we need. Okay, so take your burger on there. You don't even have to do it this way. You can just do it in your hand. I was just showing you that's all we need. So there's our burgers. And we obviously want some seasoning on this side too. Okay. There you go. That's all it needs. Nothing else. Let's get a pan on. You know, so many people have been contacting me saying my burgers are so dry. And then they tell me they've got flour, egg, breadcrumbs. Oh, so many things in there, you know. Heat up your pan. We want to get a sear on these burgers. This is going to be so ridiculously quick. Let's hope it helps. When you put your burgers on there, so pick up your burger, you put an indentation in there. Okay, so we just put that on there, put an indentation in there. Why? Because it stops the burger from doming up. Leave it. We're looking at about 3 to 4 minutes before flipping it. And that's going to give us a really dark sear on the other side. Okay. In there, flip. In there, flip. There you go. Two to 3 minutes, depending on how well you want your burger cooking. That's it. Okay, they're nearly done. Bring in your brioche rolls. Now these are actually on the channel. We made these the other week. So you can take the link in the description and you can go make them. Okay, burgers off there to rest. As easy as that. Let's just turn that down a minute. Our rolls, a little bit of butter on there. Nice and steady, get some butter on. Just remove that, we don't want that. Bread on there, a little bit of toasting, come on. Okay, when you've got a little bit of toasting on your bread, out. That'll do. A nice buttery goodness going on there. And if you want to make a cheeseburger, the last little bit of cooking on there. Now you can cover over the top of there to melt that cheese if you so wish. All you do is grab a pan or a bowl. Now you got to be careful because if you do this, you don't pick this up. Okay, be careful under there. Off, and you've got the meltiness done. So let's plate it up. On there, your bottom butt, a little bit of lettuce. Now don't forget, this is basic. This is what you should know. Take your burger on there. Take your cheeseburger on there. Take a little bit of tomato on there. A little bit of tomato on there. Nothing more than a little bit of ketchup on your top. Little. Okay? Essential. Little. What you're aiming at is tasting the burger and not all the sauce. The sauce is to complement the burger. Everybody lathers it up. Got a little bit of yellow mustard on there. Okay, same on that one. That is it. On with your top. As easy as that. And you've got the perfect burger. There you go. Do you really know? Grab yourself a knife and we're through there. There you go. Look at that. Little bit of pink there, look. Nice and juicy and moist. Perfect burger. Oh yeah. Come on, who doesn't love a proper cooked burger? That is so moist. That is delicious. Oh. You can taste the beef. The sauce is not overpowering. We've got a little bit of salad in there. That is how to make a proper burger. That's delicious. Just taste the salt on there. We know pepper's on there. The beef is the flavour. Got a fantastic crusty sear. Oh, awesome. That's how to make a proper burger. Look, it's still pink in there. It's very, very moist. Classic salt and pepper burger. Everybody can make a burger. Don't fill it full of onion powder and flour and eggs and everything else. It doesn't need it. It does not need to be bound together. Nothing more than salt and pepper for the classic burger. There you go. If you like what we're doing, don't forget, share with your friends and tell them how easy it is. I mean, come on, it's simple. Just beef, salt and pepper. And if you do like what we're doing, big thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, ring that bell. I will catch you in the next video. That is amazing.